Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Friday the 6th of July, so Non Farm Payrolls Day as it may be called. We've got both the Canadian and US data coming out at 1:30 this morning, this afternoon even, and that's just about it. Halifax House Price Index for the UK 8:30, not normally a mover at all actually, but there we are. So that's pretty much it. So there is the Ivy PMI. Figure for Canada at 3 p.m. For those that are still sitting by the desk at 3 p.m. But on a sunny Friday afternoon after non-farms, I should think most of you will have been gone by then. Anyway, so here goes. Euro dollar, well, said yesterday it may be hitching up towards its daily 50. It's been a long time. And well, it may be today that it runs up there, although it's run up right the way through the Asian session here. Just had and so often we see retracements from them, but we'll see. It may just follow through today and get up there. But certainly it's broken this sort of trend line that's running down there for sure. It closed above it yesterday, and well, heading north at the moment. Anything to put us off? Not really. I mean, we're just back into the above the bodies of the previous 4-hour bars there. Where might we find some resistance? Well, we found it yesterday into the highs there, the previous highs. It might just hold it back again, but if not, as I said, looking at that daily 50. Oh, daily R1 is just above yesterday's high, so again there's just a couple of points where it may get stuck if it does continue in that mode. As I said, it often and it did it for a while yesterday. It didn't do it enough for me but it did it for a while yesterday, and came back to its 60-minute 8. It might do similar-ish today, but non-farms will soon sort it out one way or t'other. Okay, pound dollar. So how's cable doing here? Well, it's stuck on its monthly pivot. It's struggling to break through it, unlike the euro, but it's got a bit of potential by the looks of things at the moment. It's putting a higher low on the 4-hour list here, higher high, so it's starting to run in that sort of direction. Looked particularly weak at the beginning of the week, and it's sort of it's edged its way back, and it's just showing a bit, really confirming a bit of dollar softening. I wouldn't say dollar weakness, but dollar softening throughout the markets at the moment. Where to at the moment? Well, we're already through the daily pivot here. It really depends if it can work its way through that monthly pivot or get stifled. If it can continue in this mode, well, we'll be on for today's R1. We ran into it pretty quickly yesterday. We could do similar today. So far the data has been relatively positive. Okay, dollar yen, what a chop that was, has been. It's edging its way back up again. It's put a little bullish pivot swing in, which it's triggered the highs of. It could just continue there. I mean, it's a weird old one. It will maybe correct back a little bit, but it's not correcting back that much, and so the overall trend is sort of staying there just, but look at these days that it's in, and as I said, it's just chopped. So intraday wise, it's not on the cards at the moment. Aussie dollar, a similar case really in some respects. It's very small rangy days, still got its monthly pivot. Now that could run into next week, the week after, before that gets hit at this rate. If it gets hit, it's slow. It's just I mean, you come down to the 4-hour list and it pretty much sums it up. We've just had a bit of dollar weakness coming right the way through the markets there, but it's hardly driving the markets in any significant way so far. So it's already ticked off most of the boxes there. It's such a mess. It may eventually go, but a mess, so leave that one alone. Leaving us down to the Canadian dollar, which it's holding in there. Doji, is it ever going to sort of break to the upside, or is this going to roll over now? Is that probably that daily 34 maybe beckoning? But this monthly pivot's struggling to hold at the moment, but just about managing to. Most bars closing above that level, so has got the potential, I guess, at some point of bouncing off it, but really From an intraday point of view, it's certainly not a trading tool. As a swing, well, it's a potential which may still continue that upward move. So that's pretty much it for me. And nothing else on the list there. So have a great one. Just remember, non-farm payrolls 1:30 p.m. UK time. Have a great one. Bye.